Hello, Leo. Welcome to your weekly forecast from March 23rd through the 29th. We're going to see what's happening the weekend with this lovely deck here. And normally I have like an oracle deck for a message, but we're using a second tarot deck this week. You're going to get an extra tarot card because this deck comes with affirmations for each card. So you're going to get an affirmation. Let's go ahead and see what's happening with Leo's sun, moon, and rising from March 23rd through the 29th. Leo, sun, moon, and rising. Alrighty, my dears, here is your Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Leo, right off the bat, your energy feels very heavy to me. Like, you just want to, like, just gather everybody in your life together, everybody you love, everybody you care about, and you're just wanting, like, to scoop them up and to just, like, run away with them and, like, keep them safe and watch over them. So I think a lot of you might be very concerned about loved ones right now, concerned about them more than you're concerned about yourself. And you might be taking a lot of burden, a lot of responsibility on your shoulders. And so Spirit wants to remind you, Leo, that, you know, nobody expects more from you than what you're already doing. I think some of you are pushing yourselves a little too hard. So right off the bat, that's what I felt. Okay, your card for Monday, Tuesday is the Lover's card. Now, this came up for Capricorn in their Monday, Tuesday. So some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn, or you could be dealing with that energy within yourself. Like this could be like a double message for you. If you have Capricorn somewhere in your planetary placements, you might be getting this card, you know, twice. As like a confirmation, like listen up, listen up. If we're going to look at the astrological associations, the Lover's card is going to be the card of Geminis. So some of you may be dealing with the Gemini. However, let's put astrology aside for a moment, and I'm going to talk about astrology at the end for those of you that are like more interested in astrology. But the Lover's card Monday, Tuesday, coming up for you. This is a major arcana card. And those of you that you watch my readings, you've heard me say major arcana cards are a big deal. This isn't just going to be your Monday, Tuesday, guys. Something is happening Monday, Tuesday where there's a shift. Something is changing, and it's setting the mood or the tone for the next few weeks in through the next few months, even about like kind of a new cycle in your life, a new journey in your life, a new chapter. So this is a card about decisions and choices, figuring out what you're willing to sacrifice, what you're not willing to sacrifice, what your deal breakers are, and making decisions and making choices. I feel that some of you Leos are having a really hard time. Those of you that are dealing with like shelter in place. I'm in Los Angeles. We have the whole shelter in place thing here. Like some of you are feeling really bad about like doing this. Like you're saying, oh, I should go check on this person. I should go help this person. I should do this. I should do that. And Spirit's saying, no, guys. This is kind of like a universal message here for a lot of people, and an opportunity to learn to take care of yourself. Okay, what you need. What do you need right now? You're so busy worried about everybody else. That's a beautiful thing to be so caring. But when the Lover's card comes up, it's about focusing and making decisions. And a lot of the times I see it come up for people that are sacrificing a little too much. And so for some of you, that's the message here. For other ones of you, you're trying to make a decision about an existing relationship. Maybe the light of current world events has made you think about, you know, are my relationships quality? You know, like, am I happy in this situation? Maybe you're in a situation where you're like, you know, shelter in place with somebody, quarantine with somebody, and you're looking at the relationship going, I don't know about this. I don't know about this. Like, you know, some of you are having a wake-up call regarding relationship. A lot of the energy going on right now, a lot of the signs so far in the readings have been having some kind of wake-up call. But Leo, for you guys, I feel like you're really looking at your relationships. Like really, 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 like which ones matter to you, which ones are the most important to you. Where do you feel sad? Where do you feel hurt? Where do you feel like you're not, people, others aren't reciprocating? So this is about taking a clear look at relationships. And many of you right now are manifesting love. Some of you are like, man, I've been working so hard at some job. I've been giving it my all, like, 200%. And then now they say it's a non-essential job and I'm just sitting at home. And I don't, like, you might be like looking at, like, but who's in my life? So you might feel like I've been sacrificing a lot of time and a lot of energy for a job, when now that I'm looking around at my personal life, my relationships need some work. So some of you are making a shift in this way. This is a general reading, so you guys are going to be feeling the energies in different ways. Your next card here, Wednesday, Thursday, is 10 of Cups. So this is kind of like where your focus is. This is what you're beginning to manifest, right? You're in this energy of thinking about relationships, and you're thinking about your deal breakers. You're thinking about what you want, and you're wanting the 10 of Cups. You're wanting the balance. You want the abundance in the career. You want the happy home life. You want to have friends. You want to have, certain freedoms. But you also want to have a warm home environment to come to. You want to have romance with this person. You want to have passion with this person. You're not wanting to sacrifice. So I think some of you are looking at a relationship saying that, man, I've really been sacrificing certain things that are very important to me. And you're realizing that it's not worth sacrificing, right? Like you're realizing that you're wanting to call in this energy to manifest the 10 of Cups. Some of you are already there. Some of you are very much feeling like, wow, yes, it's scary times, but I'm very grateful for the relationship I've called in. I'm very grateful for being at home with friends and family. Some of you are already there. Some of you are about to be there and not so far off. But, you might be just kind of beginning to manifest it. The arrow is really jumping out at me. So I really do feel like a lot of you have some divine partnership coming in, where you're attracting a divine masculine or a divine feminine, or kind of like, you're aligning something that was arranged, or that you maybe had made some contract in a past life to come together in this life. A lot of you are very much on the verge of this person coming in. So if you are feeling lonely right now, don't feel too frustrated. Just stay focused on what you want, and make sure that you're living your life where you're aligned with that. You're not letting somebody who is acting like a friends with benefits or a booty call or something take up valuable time and energy in your life. Make sure you're keeping it open for what you do want. Your next card here, Leo, is Queen of Cups. And this right now sealed it in for me. It really did. I said right off the bat, Leo, I felt really strongly in your energy that a lot of you were feeling very responsible for other people, or very concerned about other people. And Spirit was saying, wait a minute, stop. Think about you, Leo. What do you need? What do you need? What do you want? Think about yourself. And Queen of Cups, when this card comes up, it says that you're very loving. It says that you're very nurturing. Even though I know this is a water sign and you guys are a fire sign, it doesn't matter. This still applies to you. Even if you don't have water in your chart anywhere, this still applies to you. We're all composed of these energies. So when Queen of Cups comes up, it's like, you have a really great intuition. You're very wise. A lot of people come to you. A lot of people seek you out. You're always comforting other people. You're always healing other people. But Spirit says this is the time for you to heal yourself. This is the time for you to take time. Look at where you're hurting. Look at where you're not happy. Look at where you feel like you don't have enough in your life. And place your focus on calling this in, or beginning to make changes in your life to align you with what you want. This doesn't mean that you're ungrateful. This doesn't mean that you're not in appreciation for what you have in your life, right? You can still have appreciation for what you have, but you can also be very honest when your needs aren't being met, and saying, hey, I deserve to have these other aspects of my life be full also. Out of these 10 cups, maybe you only have 5 of them filled or 6 of them filled. You deserve to have all 10. But it's not going to happen until you start spending some time on you, until you start focusing on your emotions, filling up your cup, filling up your well. So those of you, if you are in a situation where you are spending a lot of time indoors, like a lot of us are, or you're spending time away from a job, take advantage of this time to really, kind of connect and examine what you need emotionally. It might be tempting to go on autopilot and just kind of veg out and wait for things to go back to normal, or it might be very tempted to, check in with everybody else and what's going on with them and how are they feeling and do they need anything. But instead of those distractions, take this time to charge your battery. Take this time to nourish yourself emotionally, spiritually, physically. Really, really, really care for yourself at this time, because a lot of you are going to be manifesting very meaningful, very fulfilling emotional connections and relationships that are fair, right? Where you're not the one sacrificing and getting nothing back. All right, we're going to go ahead and look at your affirmation for the week. And guys, don't forget, these are general readings. You may need a private reading. I'm more than happy to give you a private reading if you want to schedule one by clicking on the Calendly link in the description of this video. You might want to check out your moon sign and rising sign videos as well, because sometimes some weeks those might resonate more than your sun sign. And we'll talk about that in just a moment here at the end. All right, so you have Messenger of Earth. When I see this card, this is a card about like taking steps, taking action, creating in your life what you're wanting, and realizing and understanding that it's going to take some time. Okay, it's going to take some time, but you're very committed, right? This is also a card that I associate with loyalty. And Leo, this is the theme for you guys this week. You've been awfully loyal, but what are you getting back? So a lot of you are realizing it's time for me to be loyal to myself. It's time for me to be committed to myself, to be loyal to what I'm trying to do in my life. And you're making a commitment to yourself that you're going to be taking steps and actions that are aligning you with what you feel is missing in your life so that you can get it. Okay? Messenger of Earth is also a card to me that very much has to do with being very focused and being very grounded. So pay attention to your body. Pay attention to your body this week. How do you feel? What is it telling you? Be here in the present. Be here in the now. Work on anything that you can do for grounding and being present, being in the moment, right? Don't be thinking about the past, about everything that went wrong. Don't be thinking about, oh, what's going to happen in the future. Be in the now. What do you need right now? Be in the now. This is going to help you with all this other stuff in the clearing so that you're manifesting, something more fulfilling. So let's go ahead and check out your affirmations, my darlings. And it says, I am in the flow, committed to co-creating with spirit effectively and efficiently. I do my best and never leave a job half done. I am dedicated and determined, knowing my efforts will pay off. Think about all the people that you have made rich, or all the people that you have helped, or all the people that you have, been there for them and helped them reach their dreams and their goals and their wishes. Think about all the people that have been better because you have been in their life, that their life has been made better because of you. Now imagine that same loyalty, that same encouragement, that same advice. Imagine you giving that to yourself, how far you would go. That's what this affirmation is about. So I encourage you guys to maybe take a screenshot of this or pause it and write it down. If you want to change the wording a little bit to word it more how you would speak, where it feels more natural, please feel free to do so, because the more you make it personal, the more you're making it powerful for you. So that's a great affirmation there. You may want to check out your moon sign and rising sign video and see what affirmation they got. You can put the affirmations together and make it like one big affirmation, however you want to do it. A lot of you have been asking me about your moon sign, your rising sign, you know, what does it mean with my Mercury is this, what does it mean that? And I always tell you guys, I'm not an astrology expert. I read the cards intuitively, and I don't want to give you guys false information. I always tell you guys I'm not an astrology expert, but people ask a lot of questions about their planetary placements. Someone heard me talking about this on the weekly forecast. An astrologer reached out to me and did a really awesome forecast for me for 2020 based on my astrology, based on my planetary placements. I got it so fast, like so quickly. It was so easy to understand. It was so detailed. It was very helpful. And I'm not good at explaining astrology in that way. So I have the link in the description of the video. If you want to check it out, there's all kinds of articles there. There's like a free guide with astrology and things that you can check out. There's a ton of free stuff. But they were kind enough, guys, to sponsor my channel and to sponsor my videos by offering you guys 30% off of their paid readings, which are already very affordable. They're very reasonably priced. So if you put in code ANGEL30, you get 30% off of the already reasonable prices. And they have love compatibility. Like if you're wondering if your astrology is compatible with someone else's, they offer that. They offer a forecast. They offer like a description of your natal chart, all that wonderful stuff. So that's linked in the description. Check that out if you would like. And they have free stuff too. You don't have to buy anything, but they have free stuff too. Check out the link there. And again, if you want a private tarot reading from me, click on the Calendar link and schedule there. And every single day, guys, I post a card of the day, which doesn't cost anybody anything to check that out. I do a fun little pick a card game on my Instagram and Facebook. So if you're not on the social media, hop on there. And you can see the daily messages from me as well. I thank you so much for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. April love videos will be up in the next couple of days. Channeled angel messages will be up in the next couple of days. So be sure to hit the bell notification if you haven't already, and you'll get a notice when those videos are up. Take care, my dears. Bye.